Johnny Bower, the Hall of Fame goaltender who helped take the Toronto Maple Leafs to 4 Stanley Cup championships in the 1960s and became the oldest full-time goalie in National Hockey League history, playing until he was 45, died on Tuesday. He was 93. The cause was pneumonia, his family said in a statement. He had been living in Mississauga, Ontario, outside Toronto. Breaking into pro hockey when the N.H.L. had only 6 teams, each generally carrying a single goaltender, Bower played for 8 seasons in the minors before making his N.H.L. debut with the Rangers at age 29. After playing with them for 1 full season, he spent 4 more seasons in the minors before finally arriving in the N.H.L. to stay with the Maple Leafs. Bower was one of hockey's most talented and durable goalies. Facing flying pucks without donning a mask until his final full season, he lost almost all his teeth and needed at least 200 stitches in his face. He came out of his net to dive at opposing players on breakaways, exposing his face to their sharpened skates as he wielded his stick to poke-check the puck away. Bower played for Maple Leaf teams that won 3 consecutive Stanley Cups, from 1962 to 1964, and then captured the N.H.L. championship again in 1967, the last time Toronto won the title. He received the league's Vezina Trophy for outstanding goaltending in the 1960-61 season and shared the trophy with Terry Sawchuk for 1964-65, when they split the Leafs' goaltending duties. He was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1976. Glenn Hall, Terry Sawchuk, Jacques Plante, Johnny Bower, they were the heroes of my childhood, Ken Dryden, the Montreal Canadiens Hall of Fame goalie, wrote in his book The Game, 1983. Performing before my adolescent eyes, they did unimaginable things in magical places. Everything they did was braver and better than I had ever seen before. Bower was called the China Wall because it was hard to get the puck past him. Johnny was the toughest goalie to deke I ever played against, said Jean Beliveau, a Hall of Famer for the Montreal Canadiens, according to the Toronto Star. He wouldn't go for a fake. Never, he just stood in there and waited for you to make the play. John William Bower was born on November 8, 1924, in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, the only boy in a family of 9 children. He played hockey as a child on frozen ponds with a goalie stick his father shaped out of a tree branch, pads made from an old mattress and pucks carved out of horse manure. He once told the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation that he had played as a boy in temperatures of 45 degrees below zero. We had our earmuffs on, oh we froze our feet, we froze our ears, we froze our toes, we froze everything you can think of. After 8 seasons in the American Hockey League, mostly with the Cleveland Barons, Bower joined the Rangers in 1953, when he replaced Gump Worsley, the NHL's Rookie of the Year the previous season. Bower played well for a 5th-place team, but the Rangers brought Worsley back to start the 1954-55 season. Except for 2 more brief stints with the Rangers, Bower was a minor leaguer until the Maple Leafs obtained him in 1958.